Hi there. We are reading Water by Frank Asch today. It's a really fun book. It's pretty short. It won't take us very long, but it's really colorful and has some beautiful illustrations. So we're going to take our time going through it. We're going to give it just a minute or two to get started so that everyone can tune in. Hopefully you're all in your pajamas, getting ready for bed. My name's Ashley. I am the Outreach and Conservation Manager with Desert Water Agency. We provide tap water in the Palm Springs and some of the surrounding areas. And we also manage the water so that, future generations like you and your kids years from now, and even their kids and grandkids, have water and can enjoy it like we do today. So thank you very much for tuning in. We're so glad to see you, and we're going to get started with Water by Frank Asch. My favorite thing about this book is that none of the water in this book is blue, which normally all the water stuff is blue. See the cool looking drops of water there. Some tie-dye looking water and streams here. Water is rain. Look at that, the rain's going kind of sideways. It's actually interesting because when rain goes a little bit sideways, it's harder for us to measure to know how much it rained. Water is dew on blades of grass in the morning. Not so much in the summer. It's too hot. It usually evaporates. Water is ice and snow. Look at those cool snowflakes. Water is high in the sky. Look at those cool rainbow clouds. Wouldn't it be neat if they looked like that? Water is deep in the earth. Look at that water all the way deep, deep down. Most of our water actually comes from deep underground. And we have wells, which are basically like big giant straws that suck the water up from underground and bring it out to all the homes and businesses that need it. And then we bring in water from wetter places to put back into the ground so that we can store it for the future. Water is a tiny brook growing bigger and bigger. Do you see the boy with his sailboat and it's flowing down with the brook? Water is a waterfall and mist. Look, and the sailboat's going right over the edge of this super color waterfall. Water is a small pond and a large lake. Look at that. Now he has a sailboat big enough for him to sit in. Water is what fish breathe. That's pretty incredible, right? Just like we breathe air because it has oxygen, water has oxygen too. And that's how the fish breathe. And flowers drink. Especially this time of year, flowers and trees need lots of water. Water is a salty tear. Oh, he's sad because the flower's dying because there's not enough water and it's too hot. It felt pretty hot today, huh? Yeah, hopefully his plant gets some water soon and then he won't have to be sad. Water is a flood. Look at how hard it's raining. Oh my goodness. It doesn't rain that hard out here all the time, but sometimes it rains really, really hard, and that does happen. Flooding does happen here. It's just too much for us to absorb. So it will run in the streets and on the sidewalks, and it can be very dangerous. So if it's ever flooding, you should make sure you stay inside and you don't go out or get in a car and drive. Water is a long, winding river. Let's look at all the stuff along the river. People playing in the river. There's a bird bath. Those cows are munching on grass. We've got a fisherman in there. And then our friend, he's in his boat still. So now there's a puppy dog in there with him. Pretty cool, huh? And then this page, it doesn't even have any words. It just shows people using water for different things, like these firefighters using the water to put out a fire, or this lady using water to wash her car. There's people enjoying water in the ocean. What else do we see? There's a fountain over here that people are enjoying. And there's a kid in the bath. He looks like our sailboat friend, huh? With his dog, but he's in the bath playing. And it flows to the sea. Look at that ocean. And it's all part of the world. Water is part of our environment. That's why it's important to take care of it. Well, thank you guys so much for reading this book. I know it was a short one, so maybe Mom and Dad can read to you at home too. Have a good night, and thank you for sharing with me. I hope you guys are all staying well and learning lots of fun things. If you need any stuff to learn about water for school or just to stay informed, you can go to our website too. We've got lots of fun stuff. If you type in dwa.org/learn, there's games and activities and videos and more book recommendations. So thank you very much and have a good night.